You know, the older I get, the more I want to try new flavors. I just get sick of eating the same old thing. So one of the things I've really liked eating lately is curry. The problem with curry is not the flavor, it's the odor that's left behind. Now, if you cook with this every single day, multiple times a day, day after day, week after week, month after month, and year after year, that becomes a problem. Now, if you're a property manager and you're trying to rent an apartment and you're doing a 24-hour turn, good luck getting rid of that odor. Now, the current solutions can be ozone, enzymatic cleaners. They do work, but they typically take a long time. Now, in worst case scenario, I've even heard of people demoing the carpet, drywall, everything, costing thousands of dollars to get rid of the curry odor. Well, the good news is there is a solution. Chlorine dioxide is a new and improved way to oxidize and remove odors. So I'm going to show you a way today that can take only about 5 hours, in extreme cases about 11 hours, and this is going to revolutionize the way you remove curry odor.
So here's a typical small apartment unit. Now this particular unit is occupied, however the bulk of deodorization processes are typically in an unoccupied unit.
The first step you want to do is perform a thorough inspection. Find and eliminate the source of odor before you begin the off-gas process. Now, focusing on curry, the odor is probably going to be coming from the kitchen area, more specifically the stove. When you're looking over the stove, look for grease deposits. This is going to be the main source of the curry odor. If the stove has grease traps, make sure to clean these and even check under them. This particular stove has none. If you can, pull the stove completely out from the wall and inspect all areas of the stove, including the inside. If you do find grease deposits, clean them thoroughly with a degreaser. Simple Green is a good cleaner. In severe cases, you're going to want to degrease and clean all hard surfaces in the kitchen. Once you have found and eliminated the source of odor, it's now time to begin the off-gas process.
Now if you really want to make the off-gas process effective with the chlorine dioxide, you need to open up all compartments and crevices. This includes closets, drawers, cabinets, and kitchen utilities.
If the vent fan just circulates in the room and does not vent outside, turn this on before the off-gas process starts. If you have forced air in the unit, you're going to want to pull the furnace filter, turn the furnace fan on, and let this run the entire time when the off-gas process is going on. If you have high ceilings in the unit over 8 feet, place air movers pointing up. This will ensure the gases reach the high areas and deodorize them. If you really want your deodorization process to be effective, close all the windows and get it as dark as possible. Remember, direct sunlight will degrade chlorine dioxide to some degree. Determine where you're going to place your bucket or buckets depending on the square feet. Because we're focusing on curry today, we're going to put this bucket closer to the kitchen. Add 1 gallon of cool tap water to the bucket. Take packet A and knead it with your hands to make sure there's no clumps. Open the packet and dump it in the bucket. At this stage of the process, chlorine dioxide has not yet been activated. Stir the solution thoroughly for around 30 seconds.
Now because chlorine dioxide is an oxidizer, you need to protect yourself with the proper personal protective equipment. See the manufacturer's recommendations for further info.
Thoroughly knead packet B, rip it open, and dump it into the bucket. Stir in solution B for around 10 to 15 seconds. Turn on your aerator that's attached to the bucket and make sure the tube is all the way in the water. Carefully make your way to the exit door and leave the unit. It's recommended you put blue painter's tape on the crevices of the door from the outside. This keeps the gases in the unit. It's also recommended you put some kind of caution sign or do not enter sign on the door. This off-gas process will take around 5 hours. After the process is complete, you can enter the unit. Turn off the efficiency system and dispose of the liquid. The final step is opening all doors and windows and airing out the unit for around 30 minutes. You should be left with a clean, fresh-smelling unit. So as you see from the previous clips, it's pretty simple setting everything up. But remember, you have got to find and remove the source of odor before you begin the off-gas process. This is odor removal 101. Anytime we've seen where the system has not done its job is because someone neglected to look at the stove. Make sure to check the grease traps, check behind, under, all areas of the stove, and even comb over the kitchen and look for deposits of grease. If you don't remove that, the odor will come back. You will not be successful. Now, I do work for a distributor that sells chlorine dioxide, so if you need some or have additional questions, please give me a call. My phone number, my email address will be in the description below. So that's all we have for today. I appreciate your time. Thank you for stopping by. I'm going to go ahead and eat my curry here, and I'll see you in the next video. Not bad.